War's over, but a soldier on, still battling the ghost. No, no, no. Oh. Still struggling to see the signs, too heavy for a heart like mine. Save me.
What's going on? What is going on, everybody? What's going on, everybody? This is Chris Crypto Secret X, and it is 7:27 a.m. And I'm going to welcome you to Let's Talk Crypto. And the big thing, let's talk about Bitcoin. We're going to talk about the market because there is so much going on. And I'm telling you, woo, Bitcoin, $91,285 is just blowing up. This is what we've been talking about since the last, I know every bit of the last 3 to 4 years. Just talking about as it approaches that $100,000 mark, which on this kind of pace, I can tell you by the end of December, we're probably going to reach there and probably go a little bit higher. But I want to thank you for joining me today. And if you would, please hit that like and subscribe button. It helps the channel, helps the algorithm grow. And I want to thank you for joining me here today with Let's Talk Crypto. And we're going to be looking at the stock market today. We're going to be talking about those famous two memes, Ted and Looney. But I'm also going to have a show session, where people, feel free during the show session to drop your meme in there. But we're going to talk about what's going on with the market. We're going to be talking about money market flow because we're going to start seeing different fluctuation of money. So we're going to see, I know right now, Bitcoin is getting ready to blow. I looked at my Pepe account. Pepe is up 100%. I got to tell you that one more time. Pepe is up 100%. This is the kind of bull run which we haven't even seen the cuff of it yet. This is just the beginning. This is not something that is just right at the cuff, but we're seeing just the beginning of it. So you're seeing the flow of money, and what happens is you're going to see the flow of money kind of triculate. It's going to go Bitcoin, then small, large caps, then mid caps, then it's going to go down to like real low caps, and it's going to trickle back into memes, and then you're going to see things kind of cycle off there. But let's go ahead and get in the market and see what is going on. What is going on? Because the market is crazy. And when I say crazy, it is crazy. So I'm going to go ahead and jump over. Let's see if we can get this. There we go. Let's go. Today's crypto prices by market cap. Again, Bitcoin is sitting at 91,000 plus. As you see, fear and greed, it is extreme greed. The DEX is up 86 with 60.14% of Bitcoin dominance and 12.75 Bitcoin dominance. The market cap is up $3 trillion, 305.6 plus billion dollars moving through. And you can look at the top 100 coins, and you see what Bitcoin again is at up 21%. Ethereum up 13%, still hasn't reached its all-time high, but at $3,185. Solana up 216. People are expecting Solana to get up to that $1,000 mark. With the circulating supply at 1,000, we're gonna come back and look at that, but hey, they're really expecting Solana to move up in those ranks. Of course, Dogecoin, Department of Government Efficiency. Elon Musk, as you see, it's up 104% because they have really been talking about that. So Dogecoin is really running up. XRP, 71 cent. And of course, we've always been hanging around there with XRP. So that's nothing new, but we're still holding for the big mega payday. We're still hanging on. Cardano up 31.87% at 71 cent. The US dollar is down 99%. Cardano up 52% to 56 cent. And then let's move on down. Sui up 44%, 0.06. And here's the thing. Can Sui reach that $100 mark? Well, let me explain something to you because I did see a comment inside one of the videos, and I kind of wanted to address because a lot of times people may not understand or get a clarity of it. When you understand market cap, Sui has 10 billion in their total supply. $100, Sui would be $1 trillion if that was the circulating supply. But that's just a total supply. The circulating supply, which is how the market cap is calculated. Let me show you that right here. And I just want to help you out because I know a lot of times people, sometimes they may not understand. And I just want to give them some clarity on that so they will understand that. And here's where people, when they talk about coins and various things like that, we just got to, they may not just understand. But when you look at the total supply and the max supply, you got 10 billion. The circulating supply is only 2.85 billion. 2.85 billion. So therefore, when you look at a $100 market cap, is that $100 Sui, that is very possible because you're only looking at 2.85 billion in circulation. And that's how the market cap is currently calculated based upon what the circulating supply is. Now, if they have an unlock or something like that, that would drop the price. But right now, the total supply in circulation is about 28.46%. Now you can go to, I can see, and here's what I'll just like let you see there. Let's go to coin. And we're going to see here. So you can, let's go here. I'm just going to pull this up. And you can always look at the vesting schedules to see if there are any unlocks of vesting schedules. So when you come over here on the coin market cap, you got token unlock investing schedules. And then you can scroll down and then you can find your particular coin if you're looking at it. And right down there aren't any vesting unlocks that I see right now. And so you can scroll on various chains, memes. You can look here at the memes. That's the total market capitalization. And you can see what's going on there. Of course, they got their bubbles and things like that. Of course, you see Dogecoin. But unless you see any kind of token unlock investing schedule, which they have reported, you'll see that like unlock, like MetaShooter, they're going to unlock 87.92%. Okay. Unlock progress. That's how much they have unlocked. Or if they have anything scheduled. And you can see on the side here, the hours to the next unlock date. You see that right there, what's coming up. They show you that. I don't know if many of you knew that, but you can see it there. So when you look at like here's Sui. Sui has 1 point total unlock, about like another 124.3 million C. And they're going to unlock that in about 11 hours. Now you see it, sometimes you see the unlocks and things like that. That's what causes the price to go down because now there are more tokens in circulation. So if you didn't know that, I just wanted to point that out to you. So that's why I said I believe Sui can reach come close. I'm not your financial advisor, but it has the opportunity where it possibly could reach, $100, And right now, $3 is not bad. I was telling people to buy it at $1.53. We're up 40-some%. I'm gonna keep talking about it because it's steady growing. And Sui, and of course, you know about their new launch pad, which is Move Pump, which Ted and Looney are on. And also, you have the ability now when you buy on the Sui blockchain, Move Pump, Blue Move. They have 4 other major DEX: Turbo Finance, Cetus, FlowX, and and with those, you have the ability to buy memes and earn rewards. And so now you're not just holding the meme, you're basically earning revenue on the meme. And here's what I mean by that. Let me show you. When I jump over to TED, you can see where I have been staking TED. Now, the APY on TED, on MovePump, the rewards are 89%. The fees are only 0.2. You're earning a total APY of 144% if you stake TED. If you jump down to Looney, and you can see here, and this is the accumulation, and you can see as I'm talking to you, I am earning TED. I am getting rewards for it just for staking it. Okay, you can go down to Looney. Looney is earning a total of 44.97. Total fees 5%. You're getting a total of 65%. 65.8% APY. That means right now, as you see, I'm staking Looney 78, and I'm already at 328. I just did it this morning. I jumped over and staked. And as I'm talking to you, I am earning money through passive income. That's one of the beautiful things about Sui, is that they provide that opportunity. Because of that, I think you're going to see an influx of money start coming into Sui because of what they are providing. So that's one of the things you can look at right there. But again, let's jump back to the market, because the market is blowing up. And when I say it's blowing up, it's blowing up. And the reason it's blowing up, because we know we're getting cuffed on the bull run. I think the election had a lot to do with it. I think the people we have coming into office with and Elon Musk, crypto friendly, RFK, crypto friendly, Crypto Mom, crypto friendly, a replace of Gary Gensler. Crypto is looking real good. Of course, you know, they got tons of mega coins out now. So with that being said, you know, cryptocurrency, if you're a crypto investor, if you've been in crypto for a while and you felt the pain of the courts going after XRP, you know, the suppression of cryptocurrency, you understand the feeling and the sentiments there when it comes to dealing with cryptocurrency. But let's go ahead and scroll back down to the market, because I definitely want to talk about it, because now we're going to see, and what's going to happen, you're going to see an influx, because when retail people, and let me come here, when retail people begin talking about Bitcoin, when you start seeing Bitcoin all over the news, you know, remember what I told you earlier, once retail comes in, most of you who are in cryptocurrency that's been watching videos and all this stuff like that, you should have already been in position. You should have been buying when it was low. Now, the next thing is what's going to happen is people are going to jump on YouTube. They're going to start looking at videos. They're going to start wanting to see how to buy. All this stuff is going to start coming in. And what's going to happen? Retail money is going to come in. Now, a lot of people have, there are tons of memes out there. This is where I think YouTube memes are going to really explode, because you're going to see people start trying to figure out how to buy. How do I get it? And what's the first place they go when they want to learn something? They go to YouTube. And when I say YouTube memes, I mean people who have memes that are YouTubers. This is where you're going to see an influx and explosion after they go through all that, because those are going to be the memes out front and center. Those are going to be the memes that people actually look at. They're going to wonder, how do I buy that? They're going to go to this channel. They're going to go to that channel. They're going to go to the channel over here. We're going to start seeing that. And when we start seeing that influx, some of those old memes that we kind of laid by the side, that we kind of,
Good morning, and happy birthday to me.
Alexa, stop. Of course, she was telling herself happy birthday. But we're going to start seeing that. And when we start seeing that, now you're going to start seeing, and that's going to be somewhat toward the last part of it. But right now, people are now, because I can go out now, and people that I was telling about cryptocurrency, now they're asking me how to buy it. Like, how do I get it? Like, what do I do? How do I onboard? Where do I go? And I mean, I've been telling them like about this for the last year. I've had people that I say, hey man, you need to buy a little. I'm not gonna mess with that. Now it's like, oh my goodness, it's 91 because they're seeing it on the news now. It's everywhere because of the price, 91,000. People, a lot of people just can't believe it. MicroStrategy bought 27,000 plus Bitcoin. We're going to see a crazy influx. You see the greed is now at 86. The market cap is up 3 trillion. Okay. Now, if you don't have any clue of that, let's look at this right here. And I want you to understand what we're talking about when we say 3 trillion. All right. That's a lot of money. Okay. 3 trillion. The U.S. government debt is 35 trillion. The U.S. government debt is 35 trillion. And we haven't even seen the beginning of what this bull run is going to look like. Can you imagine when Bitcoin, I believe Bitcoin may hit that $115,000 mark, even the 120. And that kind of price, you can imagine what Ethereum is going to be, Solana, all those right there. Now, there are a couple of sectors I do want to talk about before I get into the second half of the show, is where we start talking about gaming tokens. Now, here's the thing with gaming tokens. I think people are forgetting when it comes to gaming tokens. Now, when we move back into the market, and here's the thing about game, and I talk about render, and here's the thing with render. And let me go down and show you render. Okay. And this is just one of them. It's going to be a couple of them. But render is with working with GPU units where you can buy storage. You can buy GPU where you're able to access this to run the games. You notice VRs have been starting to take the scene. They've been talking about the metaverse, and they've been talking about, we were talking about this like 2 years ago, the metaverse and people in virtual reality. But now you're going to start seeing a lot more of that. The metaverse start coming in. And so when you start seeing that influx, you're going to see people start talking about GPU units and storage, because that's one of the main things you're going to have when you get into this. Now, how will the GPU units help with adults and older folks? Because, we got a lot of older people into PS, games and gaming, but a lot of the kids are into the sector games. But the VRs offer a different type of gaming. It's a in-person where you're actually reacting. And that's one of the things when you looked at the video with Zuckerberg, he talked about the influx of being able to interact within the metaverse. Now, those of you who are just hearing about this, I'm going to play a short video to show you what I'm talking about. We were talking about this 2 or 3 years ago. It might be longer, but people just they didn't understand what the metaverse and gaming was all about. So it kind of went over everyone's head, the people who are not into it. But you're starting to see it now take place. So let me show you, if you haven't heard or ever seen anything on it, let me show you what the metaverse is. And here's what they're talking about. I was just talking with a friend of mine, I think the day before yesterday, and this is one of the videos, and please, Lord, don't let me get a copyright strike on this. But I do want to show you this one part. Maybe I want to show you this one part, because this video right here, a lot of people have not heard it. So let me talk to you. Let me let you hear just a little section of it so you see what I'm talking about. Okay.
To adopt a new company brand to encompass everything that we do, to reflect who we are and what we hope to build. I am proud to announce that starting today,
this is when he was
our
talking about
company
the
is
name
now
and the change.
Meta.
See, so remember when he changed
Our
it?
mission
from
remains
Facebook
the
to Meta.
same. It's still about bringing people together. Our apps and their brands
important experience.
So here's what they mean by the metaverse. So VR. This is when they talked about the virtual reality. Remember when COVID came out?
Or headset and you're instantly in your home space.
And everybody was in their
home. It has parts of your physical home recreated virtually. It has things that are only possible virtually. And it has an incredibly inspiring view of whatever you find most beautiful.
Hey, are you coming?
Yeah, just got to find something to wear.
What if recording high-quality content, editing like a pro, and streaming like a star was as simple as hitting record? With Riverside, it's just that. Riverside makes the entire process.
This part right here, I don't want to see the commercial. All right, here we go. So what they were talking about right here,
perfect.
The metaverse is where you can interact with people versus
what's going on?
the VR.
What's up, Mark?
Whoa, now you're actually in the world. This is something
that's awesome.
Right?
Render.
It's from a creator. I met in LA.
This place is amazing.
Let's
Boss,
see here.
is that you?
Of course it's me. You know I had to be the robot, man.
I thought I was supposed to be the robot.
So these people are all interacting in the virtual world, and these are people that are interacting all across the world. And so because of that, you're going to need a lot of GPU units, power. You're going to need a lot of storage. You're going to need these things in order to interact. That's the VRs. A lot of kids are starting to get the VRs, but watch the influx when adults start getting it. That's why I keep talking about render in the gaming sector.
That's cool.
Here we go.
So we can all look at it. This is stunning.
So that's just a little bit of it. You can see that video there. I'll drop the clips in it. But when you start getting into these things, then gaming sector is going to take a total different, a different look on everything. And so that's going to be probably that third or fourth move of money when you start seeing that come through. So when the bull run happens, it happens like Bitcoin, small, large caps. Then you got, small, large caps, mid caps. Then you got small caps. Then you got very low caps. Then you got degen memes. And then it kind of trickles off. And then everybody's back to waiting on the next bull run, which usually happens every 4 years around that time. So that's what's going on. I think, when we look at the market and those particular coins I just named a lot of the coins that I do hold. But I am huge on SUI. Of course, I got Bitcoin. I bought Bitcoin. It was 15,000. So I'm real excited about what Bitcoin is doing right now. It's just a bull run that really is getting ready to take off. And right now, you see just the cuff of it. And the last time I saw a bull run was in 2021, and I was on the tail end, and everything was run. Everything in the market was running. So you don't want to get in the fact if you have bought that you start chasing bull runs. Remember, you bought it when it was extremely low. And if your coin isn't moving right now, just be patient. That's the one thing. And here's the thing, even if you're a degen type investor, that's the one thing about degen investors is that they become impulsive and they chase a bull run instead of just being patient, because money flows in, money flows out, money goes away, money comes back, because people want to make money. And what I'm telling you is getting ready to happen. I can already, just watch it. Just watch it. I'm gonna make this comment on this day. People now are going to start looking at how to buy Bitcoin, and they're going to start buying, and they're going to start buying like crazy, and you're going to see Bitcoin shoot. And then some people are going to say, well, what's the next one I can get? This maybe not that high, or how do I buy it? And they're going to try to get on the website, but they're not going to understand those pitches. So they're going to start going to YouTube and trying to find videos on how to buy. And as they try to find out how to buy, a lot of YouTubers that have the memes, you're going to start seeing an explosion there, because when they want to buy memes, those are going to be the first ones they see, unless it's one of the memes that's listed, like Pepe or Bomb. But then, of course, by the time they get it, it's usually what? There. Pepe's run up 100%. 100%. I was buying Pepe when it was down. I mean, so I saw my increase it's dramatic. Like I can already take out my initials and way more and still be fine. So that's what I mean. Get in early, get in position, because it's all going to start happening. But before we get into the other half of it, I'm going to pause for a few commercial breaks, and then I'm going to be right back right after this. So just hold on 1 second.
Yo, have you heard? Ted's here to shake things up on the blockchain. Not just any bear, baby. The only bear with these legendary 3D glasses, dripping style across Solana and Sui. No bull market? No problem. Ted brings the party to the market. Bull or bear. Ted isn't your grandpa's investment coin. Oh no, hold tight, because this bear's gonna take you to the moon and back, baby. Ted, the only bear worth holding. Get yours today on Solana and Sui. Welcome to Looney Coin. The Green Rabbit Army is here, and we're taking over the Solana and Sui blockchains with unstoppable energy. Join a community that's absolutely loony crazy. We're on a mission to be the most explosive, hype-driven, and fun coin in the crypto space. Get ready to go loony with us, and let's take this coin to the moon together.
It's a meme coin, it's different way. It's a different vision, get ready to hear the game. Plan to see why you should buy today. The $1 billion coin is still early to make a play. Keep waiting for the DIP. What? You about to miss your big payday. It's the game.
Make sure you hit that subscribe and hit that bell notification, as it helps the algorithm grow. And if you want to follow me on any other platforms, you can follow me by typing in Crypto Secret X. Now, let's talk crypto.
Okay, we're going to jump into a special section here when we talk about the last project there, Game Plan. And I want to give you some insight on what Game Plan is. Game Plan is a meme coin on the Solana blockchain. And when we talk about Game Plan, and I'm going to pull it up here so you can see it. Let's see if we can get that. Game Plan is a meme coin that is created to help youth in local areas. And how does Game Plan go about doing that? Well, I'm going to pull up the website so you can take a look at your Game Plan here, and let's go ahead and share that with you so you can see. Okay, Game Plan is basically created, and it is basically designed. Here's the mission of Game Plan. Game Plan is dedicated to creating opportunities for high school athletes in rural areas to achieve their dreams. We aim to provide a resource, mentorship, and financial support necessary for these athletes to thrive regardless of their background, location, by leveraging the power of blockchain in the community. We envision a future where every young athlete has a chance to play and grow. And so with Game Plan, basically what they're doing, that we are helping youth in our area. They're sponsoring various events, also sponsoring events where they're holding how to buy cryptocurrency. They're also holding events with art, and then also rewarding different people. But the unique thing about Game Plan is the Game Plan goal is to burn the tokens down to 77 million. Right now, there are a total of 700 plus 300 million have already been burned. And holding Game Plan, of course, we know when people burn, that makes the token price go up. And so if you go to the Twitter page here, you can see where there have been burns. Now, do you get an announcement on the burns? No. Are the burns sporadic? Yes. Do they burn certain amounts? No, they don't. You just don't know. I'm not going to tell you. So here's some of the things you see when you come to Game Plan here. Of course, they do have the picture, the art, and various things like that. We also have the shielding tokens here. Here's another one with Game Plan. I think this is really neat right here. You check this out.
With the burns and the unique connections with athletes, I think could reach billions. Meme coin that I think has tremendous potential. It's called Game Plan on the Solana blockchain. with the burns and the unique connections with athletes, I think could reach billions.
Also, you see where it took some youth out to visit church here. You see where there 1 million burn here. Then you see the total, kind of like how did it progress. You see another burn here, 2 million, and you can keep going down. I like this. This is a really unique commercial that one of the kids. Just check it out here.
But the one inside.
Let's play it back.
Let me tell you about a voice. Not this voice, but the one inside. The one that whispers. It tells me what's right and what's not, when to leave and where to go. It's not Shakespeare. It does not speak in memorable lines. My inner voice always gives it to me straight. Tells me who my real friends are, when to say yes, when to say no, whether the person sitting next to me is the one I'll be spending the rest of my life with or not. Sometimes that voice is crystal clear. Go, stay, right, wrong. Sometimes it merely whispers. Don't let it drown in a noisy world, because in the end, no man, woman, or algorithm knows what's right for you. Always trust your inner voice. Everybody has one. Few listen to it.
And so, again, like these type, that's when it was made here. Of course, you got Game Plan with Scenario Brett. You also have art that's coming out right there, various Game Plan. And you have that also, but here's another burn, another 1 million burn. Of course, you see that art here, 31 million burn here, 42 million burn. And of course, you're going to have, and it's more and more burns coming. It's been a total of 300 million tokens burned. And so I think that's one of the ones that I think is really, good about on holding, even though I'm not your financial advisor. I just got to tell you that. So, invest in cryptocurrency is a risky business, but if you choose to make that choice, I think Game Plan is really good for you. All right, let's jump over here. Now, we come to the part I really enjoy when I leave the final comments about just getting on with your day. Again, everything is part of a process. And before I do that, I do have to play one more commercial, y'all. And I know some of y'all be telling me, man, like, hey man, I like them, but it's too many. Some of you say it's cool. And if you do, and if you would like to have a commercial on the crypto, Let's Talk Crypto show, all you have to do basically is shoot me a DM. You can do it through Twitter. And I will send you the information on how you can get your coin advertised on the show, at the 7 a.m. show. I may start doing the weekend shows here where you get an opportunity to see that. But if you do have a coin that you want to see advertised on the show, I'll share that information with you. You can jump over into my Telegram group, Crypto Secret X. I'll definitely be able to give you a lot more information there. All right. So, got one more commercial. We'll be right back right after this.
Yo, have you heard? Ted's here to shake things up on the blockchain. Not just any bear, baby. The only bear with these legendary 3D glasses, dripping style across Solana and Sui. No bull market? No problem. Ted brings the party to the market. Bull or bear. Ted isn't your grandpa's investment coin. Oh no, hold tight, because this bear's gonna take you to the moon and back, baby. Ted, the only bear worth holding. Get yours today on Solana and Sui.
All right, I'm back, and just want to leave you with some closing remarks here when it comes to investing. And as we all know, investing in cryptocurrency can be a very risky investment. You can lose all your money, to be honest with you, or you can gain astronomical amounts. I have incurred both, where I've lost tremendous amounts, but I've also gained tremendous amounts. It has been a learning process and a journey along the way, which is like everything in life, a learning and a journey process along the way. I've met some tremendous people, and I've met some people who I wish I probably never would have met. But each one of them is still a learning process. The reason I tell you that is because life is all about experiences. And when I say life is all about experiences, we go through various things, good and bad. But it doesn't mean you're cursed. It doesn't mean something's wrong with you. It just means you're a part of life. A part of life. And every day you get up, you're going to experience various emotions that you run through, just like the market. Do you see that the market now is in a state of greed? Because some people have what they call FOMO, fear of missing out. And when you have that fear of missing out, sometimes we do make impulsive decisions. But many of us have learned that in a time of total emotional state, sometimes our best decisions are to sit back and take time and think before we make that decision. Many of us know right now through life, especially older ones, know some of the decisions we made out of impulse, we may not have made them if we would have had the opportunity to think about it. So now as you get into investing, one of the things I encourage you to do is to do your own research. When I say do your own research, it is a gut instinct feeling you have when you want to buy something or when you want to not. But it has to be based upon your choice and your decision. Understanding that every choice we make has a consequence, whether we like it or not. When it all boils down to it, unless someone has forced you, no one made you do any of the decisions you made. It was a choice you decided to do. You look in the mirror, and every day you wake up, you just ask for guidance along the way. Lord, help me make the decisions that you would have me to make to progress in the direction you would have me to go. That's my prayer for you. That's my prayer for me. Until tomorrow, I want to thank you for joining me. And remember, like I always tell you, you'll never learn how to swim without jumping in, and you will never climb a mountain without stumbling. And I want to add one more part of it. And you will make it as long as you never quit. Until tomorrow, it's Crypto Secret X. I'm out.
Stepping through the X, can you feel me? $1 million dreams, a place you gotta stay through the X and feel the light. Step into the X and change your whole side. A poor leader, shake from the trials of hell.